MRSA, which stands for Methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. It is a very resistant Staphylococcus, and it's a cocci, mostly found in environment and in the normal human body, like the nostril and in the bloodstreams. It's an opportunistic bacteria because it does not cause any harm to a healthy human body, but also a healthy immune system, but affects a weak immune system only when it enters the bloodstream.
Most methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus infections occur in people who've been in hospital or other healthcare settings, such as nursing homes and dialysis centers. When it occurs in these settings, it's known as a healthcare-associated MRSA. Healthcare-associated MRSA infections are typically associated with invasive procedures or devices, such as surgeries, intravenous tubings, or artificial joints. Another type of MRSA infection has occurred in the wider community among healthy people. This form community-associated MRSA often begins as a painful skin boil. It spreads by skin-to-skin contact. At-risk populations include groups such as high school wrestlers, childcare workers, and people who live in crowded competitions.
Staph skin infections, including MRSA, generally start as swollen, painful red bumps that resemble pimples or spider bites. The affected area might be warm to the touch, full of pus and other drainage, accompanied by a fever. These can quickly turn into deep, painful abscesses that require surgical draining. Sometimes the bacteria remain confined to the skin, but they can also burrow deep into the body, causing potentially life-threatening infections in bones, joints, surgical wounds, and the bloodstream, heart valves, and lungs. MRSA is known to have an antibiotic resistance. For years, antibiotics have been prescribed for colds, flus, and other viral infections that don't respond to these drugs. Even when antibiotics are used appropriately, they contribute to the rise of drug-resistant bacteria because they don't destroy every germ they target. Bacteria live on an evolutionary fast track, so germs that survive treatment with one antibiotic soon learn to resist another. That's why they're never going to give you up. They're going to let you down. When MRSA infections resist many of the antibiotics, some of the effects that happen are difficult to treat. This can allow infections to spread and sometimes become life-threatening. MRSA infections can affect your bloodstream, lungs, heart, bones, and joints.
In the hospital, people who are infected or colonized with MRSA are often placed with contact precautions as a measure to prevent the spread of MRSA. Visitors and healthcare workers caring for people in isolation may be required to wear protective garments and follow strict hygiene procedures. Containment surfaces and laundry items should be properly disinfected. In preventing community MRSA, you can wash your hands, keep wounds covered, keep your personal items personal. Like avoid sharing items such as towels, sheets, razors, clothing, and athletic equipment. Always shower after athletic games and practices, and always sanitize your linens. If you can wash your gym clothes and athletic stuff in bleach, always do that. Like if you have a cut or sore, wash your towels and bed linens in the washing machine on the hottest setting. Hey guys. What? I have an even better idea of how to start our presentation.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I've full commitments while I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie.
Getting out of the cold. Getting out of the cold. Getting out of the cold. Restarting that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I can't find my phone. Is this never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. This is that song.
Okay.
Yeah, this is that song. And he goes,
MRSA is known to have an antibiotic resistance. For years, Thank you for closing.
Okay.
oh, that's the computer. Gotta do your job.
Okay. I took one when I was younger. I was like, oh,
Okay, right.
okay.
Yeah, that's why you said never give up. So you have to talk about this. It's resistance.
It's
It goes with
resistant.
our
Okay.
music now.
Yeah. Never gives up. Never gives up.
I'm sure.
That's super creepy. Did you touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a button over here. Joel. What's it called?
It's why it makes fun. It goes with our music.
Yeah,
Sometimes
so
they
that
also-
way at the end I can.
Yeah.
That's why they're never gonna give you up.
Oh. And they're
Yeah.
never gonna let you
You
down.
down.
Yeah.
Let me see what this looks like.